getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Young will set to throw. He'll find McMillan here. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play. And sometimes it can break big.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Young to throw it. Looking middle, and that's complete. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
This is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
That's taken in. It's Xavier Legette. And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3. It leaves him with 4th and 1. And now a decision here on the opening drive. 4th and very short, this part of the field. What do you think they do, CD?
I think you go for it. I think there's a lot of game left to be played. I like the advantage that they're trying to create here early. I say be aggressive and try and get it done.
And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. I love those plays. 4th and 1. That's who wants it more, this time the offense.
Yeah, there's a lot of hooting and hollering in there, right? A lot of contact and a lot of collisions as they try and find some space. Who's going to drop their hips, gain leverage, and move the other side backwards? We saw it there for the offense getting it done.
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10.
45.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught 1 of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. 33. Yep, put.
They'll set up a throw. They'll get this complete to Sanders, the tight end. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. The first drive here and the first time that we've called a big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter, because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers will get involved as this game goes on.
This is caught by McMillan. And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. 1st and 10.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Again, it's Young. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Jets are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go, son. Cut.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Down the right sideline. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. DJ Chark, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jets take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. A good hold of these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Panthers.
Here's Young. And incomplete on the deep ball. You talk about this Jets defense. They find themselves just outside the top 10 in the league against the pass, currently bringing up the number 11 spot.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
Ready.
Now Young. He's going to let it go again. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
He's going to try and go deep again. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
That is caught. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Young. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8. They'll try and run here with Brooks. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Jonathan Brooks, his first touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are an extra point away from evening this one up.
His kick is good.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Fields. Open man is a tight end, Mason Taylor. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Now it's Fields. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. They snap it to Fields. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go. Yellow, 22.
Slot man moves right. Throwing. Young. Now he'll tuck this and run. It's incomplete. Took a shot. Couldn't connect.
When you talk about this Jets defense,
they enter play ranked 8th against the run in the NFL.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if we can get to it. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, and that was a nice job of improvising, but it's not normal. Usually when the screen pass is taken away, you're taught to just throw the ball at the ground at the feet of the receiver so that you don't get it intercepted and just start over, but he ended up finding another receiver.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. And it'll be intercepted.
Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Jets are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And last time went for it on 4th, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Breece Hall, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year.
And the Jets have taken the lead. Now Folk for the extra point. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good.
14, Panthers 7.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Panthers take over
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To throw, Young. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Young to throw it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well, what we call those broken plays? You can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the 1st quarter. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score.
Let's go now. 62 boom.
Out of the gun, it's Young. That's pulled in by Brooks. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 33. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Brooks. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Young working out of the gun. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. 3rd down, Young from the gun. And this is going to be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Black on 45. White. Hut, hut.
Young to throw on 4th. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Now Fields. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Derek Brown. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
That ball caught by the rookie from Georgia. They'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
Here we go. 551, 12 go.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
87 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
The Jets at 2-4 here in the first half of the year. They're back home after flying to and losing in London last weekend.
And you and I both know, always a tough travel week with all the distractions. And you'd love to have the week off afterwards, but that's not the case here. At the very least, you know they're happy to be back in their own building, but that was certainly not a trip to remember.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
And they have just not been able to block him at all throughout this game. Seems like every other play, he's doing something in the backfield. Already got 2 sacks, and now here's a tackle behind the line.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Here we go, Scott.
Here's Fields.
He'll try and do this himself. And he's going to lose a yard or 2, taken down behind the line. It'll go as a sack, a loss of 3, and in turn, it takes us to a 4th down.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Fields. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Young going to give it up on the touch pass.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
That's good. Panthers, 1st down.
Now here's Young.
The short throw hauled in by Trimble.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7.
Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33.
Ready?
Off the play fake, Young. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 22-yard line.
Here we go.
And the slot man goes in motion left. To the air once more, Young. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
Tommy Trimble
From 21 yards away.
And the Panthers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
The extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down,
That's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Here we go, son. 3-19, get out.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. This pass broken up. And the contact well-timed there, and now fourth down. Here's the Jets punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Now it's Horn. We'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And the Panthers will take over now, first and 10.
At their own 48-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. Young. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Quentin Williams. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now Young gonna move him around.
Black ultra. Red, yellow. Black shot. Set.
Now back to throw. Now he's gonna step up and run. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Ready.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
Set, hut. Blaster, 6, blue, 32.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
Hut.
Young to throw it. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Touchdown, Panthers. A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Panthers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. On is Fitzgerald now for the PAT. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here we go, son. 19, right.
A final shot before the break. Fields. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And he'll take it across midfield and down the 48-yard line. Tough one there. First drive in the third quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
Yellow.
Following the interception, Young. Now he'll tuck this and run. Young is intercepted for the third time this game. Picked up by Jamien Sherwood. And the Jets are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Angel. 319, get us back. Right.
Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Here we go, son. 319, get us back.
To throw is Fields. Sharp's got it, left side. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. A big play there on the catch and run. 49 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Here we go. We're good. 319, right.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
Well, Brennan, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
321.
Now Fields on 3rd and goal. He'll try and do this himself. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Justin Fields taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Jets are an extra point away from drawing level. Folk connects on the extra point. And we are tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
At their own 34-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They'll need to regroup after the costly interception last time. It led to a tying touchdown. 21-all is where we stand, and they've got it 1st and 10. And the Jets pressure 2 notches. Down he goes. Will McDonald able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, at least it wasn't a turnover like the last drive. You'd think they'd make an adjustment and be ready to make up for that turnover. Instead, just another big play for the defense on that snap.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Jermaine Johnson credited with that sack.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again 3rd and long now.
Here we go. Ultra. Don't yellow. 20 green down. Smash. Left.
Young. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he will bring it back to the 40-yard line. Such a costly interception, nearly a pick-6, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case, you've got to be selective about it and make sure you take care of the football. That interception almost cost them 6 points. Now their defense has to run onto the field, probably giving the quarterback a few side eyes along the way. They've got to see if they can stop a score.
Here we go, son. 319 tonight.
Paul will give up the middle. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Calling a gain of a couple. The defense stiffening here. It's 3rd and goal. This is kind of one of those in-between plays here, Charles, on 3rd and goal from the 2 or the 3 in that area. What do you dial up?
Something quick hitting. You don't have the time for something that develops slowly. It's got to be right at them if you're going to run the football. And if you're going to throw it, something quick, get it out of your hands in a hurry.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side.
Here we go. 319 tonight.
On 4th down, Fields. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. He couldn't get the ball away on 4th and goal. And the Panthers defense able to deliver the goal line stand.
Okay, ready?
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Ready, ready. 52 blue, ready.
Young quickly to the flat. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that will bring up 2nd down.
The goal of the wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Come on, set. Yellow.
Young here, you can see changing the play.
Blue striker. Ready?
Young from the gun, he'll throw. And his throw here is incomplete.
With a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field have covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Let's go. Blue 32. Red, yellow. Cut.
Here's Young. This ball taken in here by Brooks. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. It's a Panthers 1st down, 17 yards on the play.
They certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
play action. Young. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Ahmad Gardner finishing off the corner blitz. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Young off the play fake. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Young will set to throw. To the right side, hauled in by McMillan. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 39-yard line.
Throwing, Young. And caught by Tremble. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a 1st down. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter.
Ready, cut.
And they'll run on 1st down with Hubbard. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. Give him 18. It's a Carolina 1st down.
Panthers 1st down. A gain of 18 on the play. And the Panthers
Young now.
1st down.
Got a man. That's Liggett. Will go down as a gain of 6. And it'll be 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 27-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. 52 blue.
Now Young. Now he's going to step up and run. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. A tough spot here. 3rd and 15.
10 cycles. Ready?
Looking to throw. Young. And he's going to lose yardage here. As they will switch ends as time is run out on this 3rd quarter play. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
Let's go. Claude Drill green.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Ready?
4th down, Young. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And this defense will take over right at midfield.
Don't jump. Chip clear. 331. 331. Let's go Alpha right here. Right.
Straight ahead is Hall. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Right.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
So they'll try to move the ball closer here on 3rd down. A field goal from this spot would be just inside of 60 yards, 59 to be exact. They'll run with Hall. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. And it appears the offense is going to try this again. They've yet to convert the first 3 times on 4th down, but they're going once more.
They snap it to Fields. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jets try it, but the fourth down play doesn't work. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. We'll see if they can grab the lead. Either way, what a job their defense did to force the turnover on downs to set up this opportunity. And he powers through the first lane, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage. $13 yards remaining on second down.
Down. Red. Black 40. Hut.
Now Young. This is caught by McMillan. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a first down to boot.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Red. Yellow. Here. Hut.
Young to throw it. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Come on. Smack. Red. 60 red. Ready?
They'll look to throw again. Over the middle, complete into the hands of Trimble. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 35. 11 yards for number 11. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. They'll throw again. Young. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Quentin Williams able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Yellow. 43. Ready.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Young. Wow, that is incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Here we go. 52 blue. Set.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Set. Hut. 33. Claws red. Field. Black.
Young to throw it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Let's go Alpha right here.
Now Hall to start the drive. And a pretty good burst there as he gets this across midfield and down to the 46. 121 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Here we go, son. Turn left.
On first down, right back to Hall. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. A Jet first down, 18 big yards that time. It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it?
Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep.
Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
Well, they did get a little gain on this play, but all in all, a nice job defensively against the touch pass. They were able to string it out towards the sideline and never let him get the corner and turn it upfield for a bigger chunk of yardage.
222.
A handoff for Hall. Down right around the 25.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Well, the elements, the crowd, the situation, this is NFL football at its best. Here's third down.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
The Colts kick is good.
And they have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter.
So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ballgame, and it didn't come until the fourth quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. This is 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Brooks to start the drive. To about the 33-yard line. Here's second down. They'll stay on the ground with Brooks.
And some room to maneuver.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, Carolina.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
52 blue. 10.
Young going to give it up on the touch pass. Oh, and that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss.
46-yard line.
Young. To the left side, he's got McMillan.
Pardon, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
It's a gain of 13. But it's third down.
A big play here as the crowd noise rises. 3rd and 1. Young to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Here's Young. They'll find McMillan here. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
A 22-yard attempt.
And this one is right through.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Jets take over 1st and 10. At their own 18-yard.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Don't jump. Ready?
Here's Fields. This one deep for Wilson.
And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
And you certainly have to applaud the effort here. They're not settling for overtime. They're trying to get in position to win it with a late field goal. That takes some guts. But this one is going to wind up incomplete.
Now Fields. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark.
And it's knocked away and incomplete. This defense hasn't had the best showing in this game. A critical knockdown there. If they can hang on, I guess the end will kind of justify the means.
Certainly, and just think of it this way. It may not be the quantity of the plays that they've had because those haven't been great, but they get a few more quality ones like that. That could finish things off for them.
Airing it out deep for Smith. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And here in overtime, a quick reminder, the game no longer ends following an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there. Conditions only going to get worse as we get back to football here to start this overtime. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They have fought hard to reach this point. They've got the ball first. Remember, though, even if they score, it will quiet this crowd, but it doesn't end the game. But a chance to put a solid drive together here and at least get 3 and hopefully for them a touchdown.
Now the first throw in overtime for Young. Pressure gets to him and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line.
Quentin Williams.
Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Probably thinking they got to be careful not to force anything here in overtime. This is 3rd and a mile right now.
Ready.
Off the play fake, Young. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
First down, Panthers.
Red, 38. Set.
Young going to give the blitz. 61 yards rushing for him now as he was just trying to will his guys to an overtime victory. We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on 2nd down. Now he's going to step up and run.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. On play action, Young.
Short throw held in by Trimble.
That'll give him 8 that time. And it'll be 2nd and a couple.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
32. Set. Hunt.
The play fake. Now Young. And a quick throw here. That's complete. They go back to that well. He's had a great game. Defensively, they haven't been able to stop him. Same thing here in overtime.
And sometimes that goes to the play caller's ego because a lot of times you have so many different plays you want to call. But when you spot a matchup that's working for you or a player that has the hot hand, keep giving it to him. That tells you you're mature as a play caller, and it's working for them in overtime. Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Wide open receiver complete. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 20-yard line. Part of the reason we're in overtime, all the interceptions he's thrown in this game, but that was a good throw right there.
He's really not daunted, is he, partner? I mean, it's been interception palooza for him, and he's still pushing it downfield, trying to make a play, and he was successful on that throw.
Ball red. Come on, set. Ready?
Now Young. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And the Panthers are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Shaping up to be a very efficient opening drive here in overtime.
And can you feel the tension building? Because I'm feeling it, all right? I've got the sweaty palms here with each play because of the enormity of what's going on. Each play means so much in overtime, and they're handling it well as this drive continues.
So they do get the short field goal here to get them the all-important overtime lead. But, Charles, you wonder if they'll wind up ruining the fact that they were able to get down into the red zone, yet not able to find the touchdown that would have won them the game.
Brandon, you're absolutely right. In overtime, when you get the ball first, the hope is your opponents never see the football. But now they're going to get a drive to try and win it, or at least keep the game alive with a field goal. And I'm getting a dictionary out to look up ruin.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, it's pretty simple now. They need a field goal out of this drive to extend overtime, or obviously a touchdown will win it. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. He's had some big runs in this game. Not there, though.
But I don't think they're going to be deterred by that play right there. He's had some nice runs in the game. And how many times have we seen a good running back get stopped, yet turn it into something big on a later carry? I'd stay with him.
He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Fields. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Smith. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT.
Here we go.
And shotgun snap, Fields. Now he'll tuck this and run. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
At least this time he's getting hit after a positive play for his offense. The pressure was coming through yet again, but he certainly didn't stick around for the sack on this occasion. Found an escape route and ended up getting the first down before taking the hit.
They'll run with Hall. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now a timeout called for by the offense. That's their second and last timeout here in the overtime session. We'll be back. Second and goal from inside the 5.
Here we go. Right.
Here's Fields. And this will be caught. Touchdown. They needed overtime to get it done, but put this one in the red column. Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain throughout the entire game, and we got rain throughout the entire game. But these two teams, they had fun getting dirty out there. They love the slop.
Did you trust the forecast ahead of time? Were you one of those guys that's skeptical about it, or did you trust it?
But when I saw just a big blob of green on the radar, I said, okay, let's trust.
Yeah, and that's why I'm glad you took my advice. Got your notes laminated, because, you know, open-air booth, that rain can affect us as well, although not as much as the guys on the field. But let's face it, it's kind of fun to watch these types of games, isn't it?
It is. By the way, how impressive is it that you travel with a laminator? I didn't even know there was a portable laminator.
The things that you learn.
Golly, wise beyond his years. So for the Jets, they fall a game under 500 now at